What's up, you guys? Welcome to this week's episode of the Just Saying podcast. I'm your host, Justin Martindale, and I am so excited to have our very first guest in our new studio. He is a dear friend of mine, hilarious comedian. You know him, you love him. Make some noise for the very funny Sandy Danto, everyone. I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you. I'm so glad to be here.
Honestly, we have not had a good, I feel like the last time you and I actually like hung out was as reindeer last year.
Yes.
Which
I hope that you can edit in a picture of us.
We will.
In full prosthetics.
We had full prosthetic makeup. We were reindeered for a commercial.
A commercial that I never saw and requested the footage of and got nowhere with.
Mm-hmm. Hollywood.
But it was a commercial for some gambling app.
Right.
Yeah. So, you know.
Mm-hmm. We were typecast. They were like, we need two guys who look like they have habitual gambling problems. But what we're going to do is we're going to make them trans reindeer. And they are going to be in full reindeer prosthetics, almost like the Who's from Whoville. We had like full...
We're targeting the far left gambling crowd.
Mm-hmm.
We want some libtard gambling addicts.
Mm-hmm. We want non-binary reindeer.
Yes. We want the IA in LGBTQIA, but that also have a lot of disposable income.
Right. We want plus reindeer.
Yes, we want plus reindeer.
And we didn't know what we were. We looked like we were created in a lab. Very Dr. Moreau. I don't know if we had names. Did we have names?
I do think we had names. I don't remember the names, but it's as if somebody wanted to make a Dr. Seuss book into a movie with a very small budget.
Right. It was very fun, though. I think
it was really fun.
We were Santa's reindeer. I believe we had, I'm going to say you were, what kind of reindeer energy are you getting?
I feel like I'm a Blitzen.
I think you're like a Blitzen Comet Rising.
I like where you took it because I also think that I am a Comet Moon. So I was gonna go with like the Samantha Carey, like which Sex in the City, but I prefer
go
astrology.
LA. I think I am a Dasher Sun, a Prancer Moon.
Ooh.
Blitzen Rising.
I identify with a Prancer Moon.
Yeah, I feel like, you get me. You get me. You see, like, people see me as that, but like I don't.
People see you as that, but you're really more of a dasher.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I feel seen, finally.
Yeah.
I can start my Christmas now.
Yeah. Like I'm a Capricorn.
Yeah.
But I'm a Scorpio rising, and that's what I more identify as.
I get that.
But people see me as a Capricorn, and I'm just like, that's not me, honey.
One of my favorite things about that whole astrology thing is like you could say everything, and there's people in LA, maybe everywhere, I'm sure, but I feel like particularly in LA that are just like, I get that.
Yeah. No, I get that. Or they're like, you know what? No, I see elements of that. And then they stat like Jenga blocks of astrology terms on top of it.
Yeah, they're like, I don't know if you guys know, but I'm a Taurus moon. I see that.
I was gonna say
that,
but it's not my place to say that.
You are what you are. I love that. Now, Sandy,
I think everywhere else it's like 1 in 10 people. You could get that.
Yeah,
but in LA it's like 7.5 out of 10.
There's a good chance of someone just being like, they'll start a sentence off with like, as a Sagittarius, and you're like, go on.
The chances that you hear somebody start a conversation with either as their astrological sign or as an actor the chances are very high.
Oh, what's worse?
As an actor. What on earth do you need to continue that sentence with? Ever?
Mm-hmm. Or As an influencer is one as well. As an influencer, yeah.
That's a tough thing to hear.
It is a tough one. Now, we go back so far.
Yeah.
And actually, this memory of mine came up recently, and I'm trying to remember. I was at a restaurant with a loud person in the restaurant.
You were with that
Not
person?
with that person.
Or you were sitting in the restaurant?
Sitting in the restaurant with a loud person.
And there was a loud person at the restaurant.
And it was a young girl, very much like, you know, I am the only person here and I want everyone to know.
Main character energy.
Yeah, but
main character rising.
Side bitch in real life. Side bitch son.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
Side bitch.
Yeah. Like it identifies as a main character moon, but like
ignored in her family moon.
Right.
Yes.
And so I'm getting like heated because now I'm at that point in my life where every little thing just annoys me. Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to be like, just breathe. You're okay. You're okay. Also, it's been a really like what the fuckery of it all kind of a year. But it reminded me of this, and I'm going to see if you remember this. So you and I went to San Francisco.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know where I'm going with this?
I think so, yes.
And there was somebody who joined us along the way. And we went to a...
Was this person somebody that we knew? Not necessarily. Was it somebody that the person we knew that was driving us knew?
Yeah.
Don't think so.
Don't know. But we went to this Chinese restaurant. And we were sitting in this Chinese restaurant. Mind you, I think we just performed in a basement in the
Tenderloin district.
The Tenderloin, which is the most inviting place in San Francisco.
Which, if you're uninitiated, it is the Skid Row of San Francisco.
Mm-hmm. And we were in a basement that turned into like one of the coolest after hours parties I had been to ever.
It was a really cool spot.
Yeah.
But it was also a really great comedy room.
Yeah. It was
that
great.
Basement. I'm a short man, and I was bumping my head on the ceiling.
And I am a tall man, and I was folded against the ceiling.
Yes, you had to do the Mark Maron on the stool, where you're like your feet are up on the high rung, and you're just kind of crouched, folded over yourself.
The Joe Rogan perched, on a stool like a goblin,
like a gargoyle.
And so afterwards, we went and had Chinese food, and we were with this person who was so loud during the entire lunch, I believe, that when we paid the bill and we got up to leave, the entire restaurant clapped that we were leaving. Do you remember that?
I remember. I don't remember the clapping. I remember the look of relief all around us. But remind me, was it at the Chinese restaurant that we picked up that extra person, or was it somewhere else along the way? The person driving us had arranged on Craigslist, which I don't know if Craigslist is still in play.
I would assume so.
It's shocking that they don't have some sort of social media app that's Craigslist evolved to where you can find misconnections and a couch for your new apartment. Mm-hmm. But somewhere along the way, and I feel like it was just outside of LA at that restaurant where we met up with a random person that just joined us for the ride. A stranger we did not know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was not, and it wasn't like we were warned.
No. They just were like, oh, this is so-and-so. And we were like, well, we can't say no.
Right.
And then
it's too late to take a bus or a plane.
Yeah. And this person was so loud in the restaurant. We were like all ducking down. I remember people turning around going, shh, shh. And we were just, and then we got up to leave and people started clapping and we got back in the car and this person was like, of course, why were they clapping? That is so rude. Why would they do that? Like, mind your business. Like, what the hell? And we were just like, oh my God. I don't know. There's nothing I have loud people in my group and I know a couple of people who are loud who we have to remind them like, shh, like control your voice level. And loud people is definitely on my rage bait of 2025. I don't know if you knew this, but rage bait was the word of the year. Yeah. For the,
I did not know that.
Oxford Dictionary. And I want to know what
I just rage baited right before I got here.
you did in public.
Well, I was in traffic.
Well, that's good. That's a good place to rage bait. Yeah. What are some of the little things that set you off this year?
Oh, I've kids, so where do I begin?
My children.
My focus ever since I became a father has been to become more patient.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't just achieve a level of patience where you're now just patient.
Mm-hmm.
It is a constant struggle to find the serenity and calm to fight your instinct, to raise your voice, or to become more animated. I'm a head trembler when I
get angry,
or when the rage is about to climax, and so this is all to just sort of summon some of the things that have. But social media, I mean, is way up there.
Yeah,
and I'm trying to come to grips with the idea that it's not going away. I'm listening to a book right now called The Anxious Generation about how it has essentially ruined everybody who's young, and they're only looking at people who are young. They're not taking into account everyone, millennial, Gen X, the boomers. I think it has had an equally harmful effect on boomers as it has on Gen Z.
What has
social media?
Really?
Sure. Yeah, because I've been posting all these AI generated clips of me doing a comedy special in the 80s with my old jokes. And my mom told me that my uncle was like, "What's with all the clips of Sandy smoking cigarettes on stage?"
Thinking it's you,
Thinking
like real.
that it's real. Wow. I'm smoking like 5 cigarettes in the 80s in an HBO special. The point of it's like the joke is the joke. Sure, if you find it funny, great. But the point of the videos is to make fun of the fact that it's like AI. Very much fake.
Yeah.
But they think it's real.
Yeah.
So that is extremely scary. But this book just talks about how suicide rates and depression and anxiety starting in the 2010s among teenagers skyrocketed. And it directly correlates to social media.
Of course.
And so my rage bait, I'm not even talking about the content on social media, just the requirement of it for our jobs. That our jobs no longer exist essentially in the real world. IRL, bye-bye. Everything is, because you go to comedy clubs out of town and you're like, who are all and it's all content
TikTokers,
creators.
Yeah.
Not stand-ups, content creators who are trying to capitalize on having an audience, a rabid fan base who will pay tickets to see them in person.
Well, and that's the thing too, or it's the content creators who have like 65 million followers and then they're like, you know what? I'm going to try stand-up.
It's not even I'm going to try stand-up. It's like, I do stand-up now.
They just say they do it. And then they go up there and bomb so hard. And I am just salivating in the back. Like, but then the delusion.
I would love to see you.
You should.
I want to make a video of a TikToker bombing where you're in the back just going, like you're a cartoon villain.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, well, come to the Comedy Store Christmas party. Every year I do it during karaoke because someone will get up on stage and do a karaoke song. And Jeremiah Watkins is always just like, Justin, your face. Because I'm just like, because I'm intrigued by the song choice, the deliverance, and the delusion. The threes right there.
But isn't that what karaoke? That's why they created the private room for karaoke.
Exactly. But going back to what we were talking about, like you have those people who have the millions and millions of followers and they're like, the bookers are like, well, they have 65 million followers in this town. Let's book them. They'll sell out. And then they don't.
You know what's crazy about that?
Huh?
Go ahead, finish. And
then they have like, they don't understand that people can now buy followers.
Right.
So half of those followers, if not more, aren't even real. And now they have an app, which I'm kind of obsessed about, and we'll talk after this.
Okay. All right.
Where
you're going to have to join Patreon to hear that.
Oh, yeah. Get on the Patreon episode where now you can put in someone's profile and it will tell you how many of their followers are actually real.
Wow, really?
Oh, and I know things. And it's kind of exciting. And I can say for sure, for me, all of my followers are all organic, all real, free range, farm to table. And I am happy with that.
It's a good thing I'm boiling water because I can't wait for you to spill that tea.
Oh, man.
What's crazy is that you remember Netflix is a joke a couple years ago?
Oh, yeah.
I taped, I don't know, like every single night except one. I taped at least one show, if not two. And the fucking craziest thing was the scale of like disparity between these two things.
Mm-hmm.
I won't say the names, obviously, but there was one comic, the best comic of all the people that I taped, struggled to move 70 tickets in a tiny little theater. Conversely, the absolute worst comic was one of these influencer types.
Sure. Sold a room out.
Sold a 3,000 seat theater out.
And was awful.
And was doing, like, everybody was crazy. In her crowd was like totally crazy. It wasn't a her. It wasn't a her. And I was like sitting there going,
it was a plus.
I could write every joke in this set better, and I'm a guy.
Yeah.
And I'm not criticizing this person. It was just, it really was bonkers. Like, that's what having a following versus struggle. Well, the other comic has a decent following too, but not in the millions.
Well, right. But it's like also, what do you want to get? Do you want to get the person who's actually like spent the time, spent the years, knows what they're doing, crafting the material? Or do you want to get the person who's just like, you know, and it's crazy because it's like I'm in the same boat where I'm looking at these comics and I'm just kind of like, oh, we're doing those again? Like those jokes were like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And they're just saying them like they're new. And it's just like, ooh. And I just feel like a lot of people have gotten dumber and they're just like, well, this is what they're all being gaslit as to this is what's funny now. Like for me, mine is all of the gay material.
Yeah.
All of it. And there's a lot of it. But it's also like, it's so basic and stupid where you get the comic who goes up on stage, I wish I was gay. Gay guys have it so easy. Or, dude, if I was gay, I'd totally fuck you. No one talks like that. And it drives me insane. And it's so easy and so just sloppy.
Are you two together? Oh, that's your dad? We're in LA.
Yeah.
Oh, you never know.
Oh, yeah. It's just like, ugh. Oh, like, so what? Are you a top? Oh, how do I know what that means? God. Anyways, well, let's get into some topics, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it. So that's your rage bait. Is that kind of?
It's one of the few of the many things that I rage bait about. A lot of it is one of them this year was Kim Kardashian getting in the series All's Fair, which we will talk about in a minute. This show,
but that is just a debatably higher level version of what we're talking about because she is queen influencer.
Sure. And they're like, you know what? Let's make her an actress now. And this show premiered at 0%.
I saw that. That honestly, that makes me want to watch something way more than if it reviews well.
Yeah.
There's plenty of great stuff out there, but you know what you have to do with great movies? You have to pay extreme attention for 2.5 hours, which I can do in segments.
Yeah.
But when it's a bad show, it's more riveting because you're laughing at how they got things wrong.
Awful it is. I mean, it's literally the Showgirls of TV.
I love Showgirls.
Right, because it's so bad, right?
It's so enjoyable.
But Showgirls came out before Rotten Tomatoes. So now it's like, oh, this has a Rotten Tomatoes score of 0%. So everyone's like, well, now I have to watch it and see how bad it is. So much so that this fucking show got picked up for a second season.
Oh, my God.
So now we're rewarding the awful behavior and the awfulness and giving it another season to keep torturing us yet again. So
that is enraging.
It is enraging.
But I think worse. I would rather them make purposely bad stuff for us to all enjoy the campiness of than it just seems like everything is mediocre, formulaic cookie cutter.
Mm-hmm.
And then it for some reason goes viral because it's on Netflix and it's like the new thing that they're featuring. And you watch it and you're just like, I don't even think this is the hype that ruined it for me. It just isn't good. It's not bad, but it's not good. And I hate those kind of TV shows and movies even more.
Yeah. Yep.
Because I'm just like on my phone and then I'm like, what am I doing? I should be watching this. And then I'm like, this is boring. I'm going to go back to my phone. And then I become enraged because I'm trying so hard. Patience and focus are two things.
Yeah. That it's just so hard. And especially with two kids.
Right.
Sandy, I've got a kid question. I'm glad we segued. What's the worst, most vicious thing your kid has said to you about you?
That's a great question. They're very sweet, but the thing that comes to mind is they're obsessed with K-pop Demon Hunters, as all children are at this point.
Which, by the way, I still have not seen.
It's actually good.
I know.
It's
that's what all the parents tell me.
Legitimately good.
Mm-hmm. I know the songs vaguely. I know the hype.
The songs slap.
Yeah. The song.
And I was singing one of the songs
on the way over here.
And my younger daughter... Well, yeah. But another time, I was singing one of the songs, and my younger daughter was like, Daddy, don't sing that. You don't have the voice for it.
Oh, my God. Your daughter's a judge on The Voice. Oh, my God. She swiveled her chair. She hit the button.
And then she snapped.
Oh, so that's so funny.
What?
Did you just sing
I
louder?
do sing to annoy them. I rage bait them by singing K-pop. Or I'll sing the words wrong. And they're like, no, that's not how it goes. And I'll be like, what? I thought, oh, okay. And then I sing it again in a different wrong way.
Yeah.
But you were trying to move us along, and I tangented.
No. I'm like, this, what I was going to say is, if you don't know what this show is, it's about a high-profile, all-female lawyer firm with Naomi Watts, Glenn Close. You have actresses, and then Kim Kardashian. And the acting of her, it's just so awful. But even more so, the lines that this show gives us are so... Okay, here's my theory. I feel like every show now is trying to push the bar on what you can and can't say on television, especially like on cable. Everyone's just getting grosser and filthier, and it's just like... It's they want to push the envelope, but it's so lazy and sloppy.
I think it's like you can go viral when you're not trying, but when you're trying, it's not going to work.
Right. And so I'm going to one of the characters. It's Sarah Paulson's character. She plays Carrington Lane. They all have like names, you know. There's Alora. Alora is Kim Kardashian.
I knew it was going to be Kim Kardashian.
Carrington is Sarah Paulson. So they have these like weird like dynasty type names to them. But these are some of the lines from the actual show. And these are the, I found this, the 20 most jaw-dropping lines from the show.
I'm so ready for this.
Then these are actually in a film. So we'll go down and see some of these.
Wait, are they in a...
Yeah, they're on like a countdown. There we go.
Oh, yeah, here
Yeah.
we go. Hold on.
So I'm not going to read them all. Maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe I'll read them all.
See how good they are.
He knew how to do things with his fingers that would make Itzhak Perlman jealous.
Eats cock.
What is it? Itzhak?
Eats cock.
Ichak?
Yeah.
Huge cock?
It's cock.
It's cock. You know me, I'd do anything for you except represent you, which I wouldn't do even if I were penniless and starving on a street corner, forced to blow a priest with chlamydia for a bowl of refried beans.
Wow.
He never made you wear a strap-on. He never fucking made you wear a strap-on. Don't forget to worship his sagging balls and gray pubes. Oh, honey, wait till you get to anal. Has he come all over your face yet?
This is like first. I mean, I'm enjoying these lines.
Yeah.
They are. There is something to them, especially, I'm sure, in the context of seeing Kim Kardashian deliver them.
Mm-hmm.
But these are very reminiscent of just seeing 2-year comics do roast battle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's see. You've become a loathsome person. I thought I raised you better. Now that's a good one. Girl, you know why they call me the big dick.
That looked like a Kim Kardashian line.
No, that's from Niecy Nash. You've been stringing that man along for 2 years. He's wonderful. And you said the dick is good. Lock him in. From cocktails to cock rings, all in one 24-hour period. God, I love my job. Car, do you ever think how much happier we'd all be if your mother swallowed?
That has become the hackiest joke.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the whole thing. Somebody has a revenge vagina. And then see you in court, cunt burger. And
this does give in the elevator pitch. They're gonna be filthy mouth. Like imagine Sex in the City if all they did was look at OnlyFans all day.
Yeah. No, it's all it is. And like there's one where it's just like this week's episode, and I'm there. I'm watching the trash and being like, how are they gonna push it this week? And this week
is it a week to week?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm sick of the binge.
Me too.
I'm ready to binge.
If it's all available.
The show is over.
Yeah. If the show's all available,
yes.
I'll binge it. But don't make me like sit through, 12 hours of Squid Game. You know what? I haven't started Stranger Things yet, but I like how they broke it all up. Mm-hmm. And I think that makes it a little more exciting.
My problem with the binge, if the series hasn't completed, is you make me wait 2 years between seasons. Mm-hmm. I don't remember any of it.
I don't remember
and I feel like
anything.
it's by design. And Stranger Things, that is my rage bait, actually.
Stranger Things?
Yeah, my wife wants to watch it. And we started, and I was like, they're in their 20s.
Yeah.
How are we supposed to believe they're 14?
Yeah.
How can you take a show with children and botch it so bad that the first season was 10 years ago and you're on season 5?
Yeah.
It's
that one kid is like Chappelle Lacey now. I'm just like, wait, he's like this big dude. I'm like, wait, what? He's got like the flat top, and they're like, yeah, we're
he's got a receding hairline.
Yeah. Which
Which I did in high school, but
to each
for Hollywood purposes, that's not supposed to be the case.
I mean, it's so, but this past week's episode of All's Fair, Sarah Paulson gets on the desk, is screaming. She's like, "Did you tell him how he came in my pussy?" And you're just like, why are we doing this? And also, like, I'm thinking about my mother watching this, going, my mom doesn't need to see this. And like, it's like, and I'm not a prude. I don't think I'm a prude. Maybe I am a prude, but I'm just like, come on. It's so hacky. And I'm like, this is the best dialogue you could come up with. And also, if somebody talked to me like that, I'd be like, get the fuck out of my house.
2 things. One is I'm always conscious because I have a generally outsized social life, outside of comedy, in comedy and outside of comedy. And I'm always conscious of not crossing the line with what I say around normies, people that, because with us, it's just like, we're always just trying to shock each other.
Yeah.
Not
shock, but
not
like
really, but yeah.
Impress, like,
right,
yeah.
yes. And so
I'm
not like a gross
Yeah.
talking person anyway, but regular people, professionals, even amongst themselves, I don't think they talk like that.
They do not. They do not. I'm going to tell you a story and we'll move on. Okay, this actually happened. And I think we're normalizing this. Okay, so I had a gay wedding. There, I said it. Some of my friends, I'm not going to name names.
It was to a woman, but you had really great floral arrangements.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
so it was gayish, gay adjacent.
Yeah, a really gay wedding. Yeah.
But some of my gay friends,
Beautiful linens.
It was a mix of straight people and gay people.
Yeah.
And so a friend of ours who is a comic, straight, female.
Is that the name of a Chris D'Elia special?
No, it would have to be underage in the title. But one of my gay friends went up to her and they knew each other previously, and she was just like, "Oh, hey, I haven't seen you. Well, how have you been?" He was like, "Oh, girl, let me tell you, took 3 loads from a Capricorn last night," and I was like, "Oh my god, like stop." And my friend, you know what? To be fair, Capricorn moon,
Yes,
Capricorn moon,
yeah.
But like, she was just like, "Great, that's how do I respond to that?" Like, good for you. So brave. Like, my God.
I do think we've entered an era where there are the edgelords.
Yeah.
And there's everybody else. And maybe I've just matured, but when I see people on stage, this was the other thing I was going to say. When I see people on stage, like, talking about sex in an explicit and or braggadocious kind of way.
Love that word.
It is cringe.
Yeah.
It is cringe when it's like, no, but first of all, we're not trying to imagine you having sex.
Thank you so much for saying that, Sandra Day O'Connor Danto. Honestly, it blows my mind. I don't care who you are. I don't want to picture you naked, like doing anything with another person.
Yeah. We're here to laugh. It's not meant to be some sexy night out. That's why I always find it. Have you ever gone on stage and there's people like making out or like?
Yeah.
I've been at this store and there are people like fucking in the corner in the OR during the show. Don Barris on stage.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, that's the only place to really do it if you're going to do it there. Yeah.
But
yeah.
How does that get you in the mood?
Yeah.
It has to just be you're looking for some thrills.
Yeah.
But
kink.
Yeah. But even just like the really explicit raunchy stuff, if there isn't a clever reason for you to, those words alone, like in the dialogue of this show, aren't going to cut it.
No.
The context really matters. I guess I need to watch the show.
You need to watch it.
Have you seen it?
What? The All's Fair?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Every week.
And when those lines come up.
Oh. Now I'm watching it.
Do they fall flat or you're just like, oh my God.
Oh, just wait for Kim Kardashian. She's like, I object. And you're like, wow. Listen, I don't know why. The embryos didn't take. I had my period today.
I need a laugh tracks.
Oh.
I need a laugh tracks of you watching the show.
I should do a rewatch of it and just record myself watching it.
You should do like a Twitch stream of you.
Absolutely. God, see, I don't even know that
or a TikTok live. I pretty much only watch reality shows now.
Yeah, that's because they're safe. I watched the Wizarding World Bakery or whatever that was, like the Harry Potter Bake Off.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Yeah.
And then one of the bakers was like, you know what, Trish? This world would be a lot better if your mom had swallowed. I was like, that is not baking dialogue.
Here's the thing. If that kind of
they just start cussing each other out.
This is butter beer, but I added 2 loads of cum to it. This is why I like reality shows better. I don't doubt that the writers for this show are talented, and it takes a lot of creativity to write those lines for Sarah Paulson and Kim Kardashian. But it just hits so much harder to say that kind of explicit, to hear that kind of explicit stuff come out of a housewife's mouth.
Right.
In the heat of an argument where it wasn't planned.
Right.
Hearing it written, it's like, I'm sure pitching that dialogue in the writer's room, they were all yucking it up.
Oh, yeah.
But when it's delivered in that context,
it's so lame.
It falls
it's
flat.
so lame. It's so lame. And speaking of lame, Melania Trump has proudly unveiled her 2025 White House Christmas decorations as the First Lady scales back tradition amid East Wing demolition. Now, one of my favorite things is last year I was like, the best thing that came out of this election, I was like, Kim Kardashian, close, Melania Trump is getting 4 more years of having to decorate for Christmas, because there was a couple years ago in the first term where she was caught on tape going, I fucking hate the Christmas. I don't want to be here. I hate it. Why do I have to do it? Nobody fucking cares about the Christmas. And now here she is with a gold eagle in front of her.
It's a Nazi eagle.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of is.
It is.
With the Christmas trees, I think we actually have some of the decorations down here. If you scroll down a little bit, she's first of all, the East Wing used to be where the Christmas took place. And now that's completely gone. So I was like, damn it, Melania, she figured a way to get out of Christmas this year. Oh no, but they found a way. She has unveiled the theme of this Christmas is home is where the heart is. That is the theme of the White House Christmas. Home is where the heart is, unless you're being deported voluntarily to go back to where you came from.
No, it's so people can go back to where their hearts are.
For $1,000.
Yeah.
You get $1,000 to go back.
Wow, what a stipend that must be.
Yeah.
Can I ask what website this is?
Realtor.com.
Is it this?
So they take the so this is like the decoration of it all.
Because saying scaling back tradition is a choice. You're scaling it back.
Yeah.
I think everything that is going on in the government is scaling it back is a little underwhelming of a term.
It's just you know what? We want people to dress up now on airplanes. You know, we want people to not buy presents for your grandma this year. Just scale it back. Presents are for children.
If you're going to do ornaments, they have to be some sort of Nazi reference.
Right. Well, I mean, like allegedly, they have to have some sort of a
wink,
a little nod, if you will.
Edging Nazi.
So let's see.
Edging Nazi sounds like an OnlyFans I subscribe to.
I think it is.
Or a metal band.
Yeah. So Melania says the constant movement has taught me that home is not merely a physical space. Rather, it is warmth and comfort I carry within, regardless of my surroundings. First of all, I don't think I would never call Christmas a constant movement.
I would never call Melania warm.
Or loving.
There's nothing about and again, I've only met her a few times.
Okay,
but
yeah.
She doesn't come off as warm to me.
Right. Rigid, cold.
Yes,
yeah.
yes. Closed off.
But I wanted to go down a little more because look at some of the decorations. Here we have this tree, which is just a mess. This is not tree trimmed. It's covered in blue butterflies, which is a symbol for death.
Is it really?
I don't know. Oh my God, I'm rage baiting. But also these ornaments with "Be Best" written by like a someone who only has feet. Could we not go to like a what's that ceramic place that you go decorate?
Pottery Barn?
No. You know the one where you can like go.
Oh, color me mine.
Color me mine. Yes, and like
I love when my kids have birthday parties there because we do not pick up the shit that they painted.
Yeah, Why would you? But Melania does. This be the best on the Christmas tree?
Does it mean be the best or be? I mean, like
Adam Ray has a great bit about this.
What?
He's like, I think you're missing some words there, sweetheart.
What, the be the best?
Yeah, it's also
Be the best.
It kind of looks like they just were like, let's do a butterfly genocide.
Yeah.
And we'll drop formaldehyde on them, and we'll just use the actual butterflies and throw them on the tree.
Mm-hmm. Well, these butterflies are from Gaza. So Melania teamed up with her personal stylist, Hervé Pierre. And they did several spaces. There's a red room, which also sounds like red rum. Visitors will find blue butterflies scattered along the space. It's a transformational experience. Relax. It's a Christmas decoration. Also, wait, can we go down? Because I do think that they have a picture, not this. Yes. Okay, go back up. Look in the background of the first picture right here. What do you see? There is Lego portraits of George Washington and Trump.
Those are Lego portraits?
Yeah. Of George Washington, the first president, and also that's his mugshot. But I'm also like, is that George Washington's mugshot? What's normal these days?
I have to wonder whose hair is actually more apt to be portrayed in Legos, George Washington's or Trump's. I think both hairstyles kind of perfect for Legos.
Yeah, I agree. But I mean, like, I just want...
That's so Christmassy, his portrait.
Made
His
of Legos?
mugshot?
Yeah, it's just I love it. I might print it.
It's really like putting you in the holiday spirit.
Do you think that is a Lego set that they sell?
They should. I
Or
mean,
they had
they
to
sell
hire-
everything. Watches, hot sauce, vodka, steaks, cars, phones that no one's gotten yet. Did you hear about that? The Trump phones that everyone's like, I haven't got my Trump phone yet. I'm like, yeah, no shit. Yeah. They're selling now, like every kid born after July 4th is getting like $1,000. It's like, oh, now that we're going to scam your kids now? Perfect. A lot of dominoes.
A lot of dominoes.
A lot of dominoes.
That's an odd choice. And dice, are they...
Roll the dice.
Is it a nod to Trump's casino failing?
Oh, maybe these are actual dice from the Atlantic City Taj Mahal. Mm-hmm.
I wonder why all the dominoes. It's an interesting choice.
Life is a gamble, Sandy. Life is a gamble. But yeah, so this is just pretty much just nightmare fuel. They're about to celebrate the 250th anniversary of America. Can't wait for him to make that all about him. We've got some garbage gingerbread White House. It used 120 pounds of gingerbread.
I have to say, it is wild that he was just allowed to like demolish a wing of the White House using taxpayer dollars.
Yeah, without government approval.
Even
question it,
nor would they show what is planned in gingerbread house form.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna do that, at least show us in a gingerbread model.
Give us a gingerbread approach. Give us a gingerbread scale.
I need to be sold on this festively. It's my money.
Yeah.
It's money you just said is being taken out of your pocket.
Right.
Out of the blue.
Yeah.
I think we should all get gingerbread models of the new ballroom of the White House.
Give me a gumdrop ballroom. That's what I want. I'll let you build your jerk off ballroom, but I need it in scale and gumdrops and peppermint canes.
Do you think? I mean, years from now, they're going to be like, why did they build it? Why did they insulate the walls with asbestos?
Mm-hmm.
It's it's going to have like code violations.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
All that,
Yeah, termites.
Yeah,
just like
Stephen Miller's going to have like a little chamber up there, and he's going to have been living there for years alone.
Like a crawl space, yeah. Or the marble will crack.
Surviving on insects.
Yes.
And rage bait.
Ooh, I love a good crawl space person. You know what those are called? Froggers. Dude, that's PHROGGERS. And they just hang out and just... The marble's going to crack, fall off the wall. the gold plating that's not from Home Depot, but looks exactly like the shit from Home Depot, sprayed gold, will fall off. Anyways, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I fucking hate it. Here we have a story, and I actually have a game to play with you. And I think here's an interesting thing. We were talking about TikTok and all that kind of stuff. This former Disney star has sparked controversy. He created an AI app that lets you talk to dead relatives. He started the website called 2Y or 2AT, the number 2, WAI, is building a living archive of humans. It's prompted comparisons to a disturbing Black Mirror storyline, which I feel like that's where we're in. We're in full-on Black Mirror. He's promoting his new app. It can create a digital clone of users' loved ones with a 3-minute video. Social media users criticized it. It compared it to Black Mirror. The app also features digital avatars of Shakespeare, Frida Kahlo, Henry VIII, and of this guy himself. So a lot of people are saying like, oh,
it's a little grandiose.
But you know what?
No, just to include yourself with the likes of William Shakespeare and Frida
like,
Kahlo.
You can also get
and then the third lead from the Hulu series.
Austin and Ally.
Yeah.
From Disney.
Yeah, I remember him from the Hulu series about the girl whose mom pretended that she was disabled so that she could collect money and get sympathy.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
No, but I love those stories.
She had Munchausen by proxy. You know what I'm talking about?
Gypsy Rose.
Gypsy Rose, yes, thank you. He's the third lead in the Gypsy Rose show.
We love that. Mom, can I have a tablespoon of mercury? But the video shows a pregnant woman talking with her older mother on a video call and receiving parental advice from her phone screen. The ad then jumps forward in time to show the mother, who remains the same age, checking in with her grandson, now born, at various points throughout his life, including during his own adulthood. So we find out that the grandmother is actually a digital avatar. The promo ends with the text, with 2Y, 3 minutes can last forever. I'm not mad at this. I think it's it's weird, but also we've got hologram Whitney Houston, hologram Elvis Presley concerts. You know, it's like,
take me to those.
Yeah.
But I don't need, well, I've always thought at some point, once I'm close to death, that my kids are just going to upload me onto a hard drive.
Yeah.
And do something similar.
San Junipero.
But then they're going to be like,
like you're still not going to know.
We got to get rid of, we have too much, we don't have enough data on or we don't have enough memory on our phone. Do we get rid of Dad?
Yeah, we get rid of Dad.
His advice has been mid lately.
That's so funny. Should we get rid of Dad? It's a lot of gigabytes there. I don't want to up my plan.
It's like 40 terabytes. I mean, can we reduce him?
Can we just what
about compressing them?
Like an inactive file?
Can we put him in a zip file?
Can we
We never use Dad anymore. Let's just put him in the trash.
Oh my God. That's so funny. And also I feel like the videos that get me, well, I will cry. I'll admit it. I cry.
I cry too.
Anything animal, like St. Jude's commercials, like parents returning home from war videos.
Those ones, yeah.
Like just acts of humanity, like just someone going up to a person in need and being like, here's a pair of shoes. I'm just like, oh God.
A family watching one of its members get mauled on a safari vacation.
Yes.
Those make
mild chub on that one.
Yeah, it's like I'm crying and I'm coming.
Yeah. Which is a line from All's Fair. Season 2. You're welcome, Kim K, for the dialogue. But they're now doing videos with AI that I've seen where they have a guy who's probably in his 90s. You know, he's just sitting there, he kind of unresponsive, maybe has a touch of the Heimers, you know, and Touch of the Heimers.
You know, we're like,
I don't know why I was trying to make Alzheimer's cool.
You know how people are like, oh, they got the tism.
The
That's
Heimers.
Like
He's got the Heimers. But like they will play videos or pictures. They will now animate like pictures from their life and they'll move, you know? So it's like his wedding picture to his wife and it's like they'll look at each other and kiss. And that gets like some sort of reaction out of them. And I'm like, I'm all for that, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But it's also like, I think that could be like therapeutics. Like say if you were a kid and you lost your parent and like didn't grow up with your mom or something and you're like, I need advice. And to have that available, I think it's
kind of digital taxidermy, if you ask me.
Digital taxidermy. Love that band.
I love that. Yeah.
It's a really good band.
I've seen them at the Sphere next summer.
Yeah, they played Coachella like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's interesting.
I'm obsessed with my wife, and I think that if something were to ever happen to her, I'd want to be able to use that same thing for wholesome and unwholesome reasons. Because I don't know if I'd ever, feel comfortable. I'm sure I would have to try, but feel comfortable being physical with anybody ever again. I know how lame that sounds.
No, it doesn't sound lame. That sounds sweet.
But, I'm sure this is going to evolve to where it's like 2 WAI hub.
Yeah.
And it's like, see your sexy loved ones in ways that you wish you could have when they were alive.
Have you ever wanted to bone your aunt? Now you can. Oh my God. No, stop.
With 2 WAI premium hub.
Well, speaking of AI, I wanted to play a game with you.
Love games.
Do you like Christmas movies?
Love Christmas movies.
Okay.
I'm Jewish.
Okay.
And I was told all growing up, that's not for us. That's for them. My birthday's the day after Christmas. I love Christmas time. And I finally, as an adult, realized I can embrace. I missed out on the tree decoration. Seems so fun.
Yeah.
And the cookies and all that. I love Christmas.
Good.
I love Christmas movies. And, I'm not going to deprive my kids are like, we don't celebrate Christmas. I'm like, we do. Mm-hmm. We just don't do Santa and presents.
Right.
But all the rest.
The festivities, the meaning behind it.
It's not even a Christian, it's like a pagan thing that Christians adopted. So why can't we all just enjoy it?
And most Christmas songs are written by Jewish people.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's what we do. We exploit we exploit everybody.
The whole time?
That's what actually...
Like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
It says that in the White House Christmas decorations. Jews write all the Christmas songs. They exploit us. Mm-hmm. That's why we have this golden eagle. That's
the fine print.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. Well, I want to play a game with you called Are These Real or Fake Hallmark Movies?
Let's go.
Some have been AI generated and some have not. Now,
the descriptions or the movies?
Both.
All right, let's go.
Here's the thing. Hallmark movies are now getting a little more advanced with topical things that are happening in the world. Mm-hmm. Now, some of these are real, some of these are not, but I do think it is kind of interesting. We had our first openly gay Hallmark movie, I think last year.
Last year?
I think it was last year or 2 years ago. I mean, they didn't yeah. It was called.
I don't track Christmas movies all that much. I enjoy the ones that my kids want to watch. And we watched the Lindsay Lohan ones, obviously.
Oh, they're so good.
But it seems a little late for just to be the first one now.
It was called Santa Sling. It was not. The 12 Elves of Christmas.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God. Well, here's our first one. This one's called Operation Mistletoe, A Black Ice Christmas. Agent Nia Brooks, a top-tier Black Ice international covert enforcement operative, is known for her icy focus, unmatched stealth, and ability to interrogate a suspect using only a candy cane. After a high-stakes mission ends by chasing a criminal across an airport baggage carousel, her boss orders her to take mandatory holiday leave before she burns out. Nia begrudgingly returns to her snowy hometown of Evergreen Point, intending to lie low, but trouble and Christmas have other plans.
When I saw the title, I thought for sure real, but the description seems too AI to me.
Really? You don't think there's a black ice operative named Nia Brooks who's out to like deport people right before Christmas?
The reason why black
Christy
ice
Gnome?
and then icy would not be in the same sentence if a human was writing the description, or at least a copywriter.
Christy Gnome's favorite Christmas holiday movie this year after she shot another of her dogs.
Because the word ice is in it.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Old Yeller?
Yeah. She, this is that movie. What do you think? Real or fake?
I think that movie is fake.
It is fake. Correct. Good. This one is a very merry identity crisis. Evan Brooks, a 32-year-old stand-up comedian, has one big problem. In his friend group, his comedy gigs, even his family, everyone assumes he's gay because he loves musicals, Christmas decorating, and has impeccable scarf fashion. He's straight, he thinks. But after yet another breakup with a woman who says, "You just have boyfriend energy," Evan has a meltdown on stage and jokes, "Honestly, I wish I was gay. They seem happier, more stylish, better at brunch." The clip goes viral. Suddenly, he's invited to perform at the Snowflake Stand-Ups Festival, a Christmas comedy event run by Liam, a handsome, openly gay theater director with the world's softest flannel and the kindest eyes. Evan feels confused by both his identity and his fluttering stomach.
I want that to be real so bad. That should be the stand-up movie we've all asked for, and not Is This Thing On?
Yeah.
But I think it's fake.
It is fake. It is fake.
But if it was real, wouldn't it be Jeff Dye would be the lead in that, right?
I didn't mention any names, but correct. This one's called A Corn-Fed Christmas. A small-town guy accidentally posts a photo wearing only a Santa coat for fun and ends up becoming the internet's favorite wholesome thirst trap Santa. He joins OnlyFans to raise money for the town's struggling Christmas festival. A big city PR manager arrives to brand him as, quote, Santa Daddy. They clash, then fall for each other while filming risque but family-friendly cocoa-sipping reels. He finally wins her over by building her a Christmas sleigh desk.
The one tell, it could be real. The one tell is I don't think Hallmark movie would incorporate it would be called like just subscribers instead of OnlyFans. It wouldn't be like a brand integration.
Right.
So I'm going to say fake.
All right. That is fake. All right. And we have finally.
But why don't we get a pitch meeting for these? These are
meeting. It's called ChatGPT. It's crazy. I'm like, how is Hallmark not just spitting these into ChatGPT and coming up with their own like next season of movies? It's wild.
I mean, that's probably where we are at.
And here we have. This one's called Open for Christmas. Aspiring novelist Ellie Hart returns home for Christmas to help her family's inn survive the holiday season. She reconnects with Grayson, the charming hometown carpenter who smells like cedar and looks incredible in flannel, and Theo, a polished city lawyer visiting for work who melts snow with his smile alone. Instead of fighting over her, the two men become friends, working together to save the inn through a Christmas fundraiser. Ellie begins falling for both. Christmas Eve brings a decision, but Ellie wonders, why does love mean choosing just one? A gentle, supportive poly romance forms. 3 mugs of cocoa, 1 blanket, snow falls, hearts melt.
This is the heartwarming, happy ending we've all wanted. Real.
Mm-hmm.
Real?
Fake. I know. It could be one.
You know, for all the people saying they're trying to normalize all this weird stuff, that would normalize some weird stuff for people.
The thing that did it for me was like, it's Christmas Eve. Why choose?
Yeah, right? Like you're supposed to get what you want on Christmas.
Take them both. Yeah, it's Christmas. It's Christmas. So this story came out just in time for the holidays that the Frosty the Snowman voice actor Jackie Vernon secretly fathered several children from at least 3 marriages before he and his wife Hazel welcomed 3 kids, according to his son David Vernon. Now, the story goes, Jackie Vernon, who brought the character to life in the 1969 animated holiday special, welcomed 3 children with his wife Hazel during his lifetime. The late stand-up comic allegedly fathered several kids that he kept hidden from other family members. Jackie's son David revealed he learned of his father's past during a surprise visit to his family home from an unexpected guest during his youth. Hallmark, listen up.
Secret Father is definitely a great Christmas movie.
Secret Father, but it's Santa. So there was a woman there with a kid who was older than I was.
Santa's definitely fathered
yeah.
kids outside of his marriage with Mrs. Claus.
Absolutely. That's the open Christmas we want. So the guy says there was a woman there with a kid who was older than I was. He was probably in his late teens, a little rough around the edges. Okay. When the woman asked to speak with Jackie, David told her that he was on the road at the time. The woman then demanded to speak with his mother, which led to a bombshell revelation. My dad had been married at least 3 other times, which I was kind of shocked to find out. David also detailed the discovery of his dad's older kids, including one fact that seemingly bound them all. That's insane. From these marriages, he had sons. He named them all Ralph, after himself, after his original name, Ralph Verone. But he also abandoned all these families and moved on. As Jackie advanced in age, he battled depression and addiction. He described it as a hard struggle. His death was in 1987. Jackie came to find joy in Frosty's evergreen quality. One of the last Christmases that my dad was around, we all watched it together, and he was so proud of it. He enjoyed it. He laughed at it. He was so happy, but he was still a shitty dad with his children all named Ralph.
I wonder if in the modern era with all the technology we have, that doing something like that is still even possible.
Yeah. 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 Well, I mean, I don't think so. Now you have like texting and all that. I mean, there's no way. With his corncob pipe and a button nose, and his kids are all named Ralph. Yeah, I mean, I'll never look at Frosty. Thumpity, thump, thump, thumpity, thump, thump, Frosty's fucking everyone. Yeah, like I can't.
Santa's sliding down chimneys and Frosty's sliding into DMs.
I mean, Frosty the Snowman was a very happy soul. Was that the line? He was a very happy soul.
It kind of seems like Frosty was a little empty on the inside. It's like one of those Easter chocolate bunnies.
Mm-hmm.
Looks, oh, wow, look. And then it's just hollow on the inside.
Yeah, with its ears missing.
Yeah,
Frosty, just the sun comes out, melts into a puddle. Everyone forgets him.
Yeah, and until he watched, the only bit of happiness he ever got was watching the movie that he voiced on his deathbed, surrounded by
God.
3 other guys with the same name that he didn't have a relationship with.
God, just sipping cocoa. Oh, man, that is sad. Whew.
No wonder he was a stand-up comic.
No wonder he was a stand-up comic with 65 million followers.
Yeah, yep.
All organic. Well, Sandy, thank you so much for being here. Did you have fun?
This was a delight, yeah.
Please come back anytime. Do you have any dates or anything that you would like to promote? Things happening in 2026?
I do, but none are center of mind right now. I'm just focused. I'm trying to build my following.
Yeah.
So if you'll follow me at Sandy Danto, SandyDanto, and you can find out about my dates there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, I'm just TikTok, Instagram, whatever you use.
We're doing what we can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, you know, doing what we do, if you don't do that more, you're going to be.
You melt away just like
Frosty.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And thank you for being here. And please come back.
My pleasure.
And guys,
thank you for having me.
Anytime, please. And make sure to rate, review, subscribe, share those clips. We are so happy that you are still here with us. And we will catch you guys next week and next time on the Just Saying podcast. Have a great one.
Share your favorite line from All's Fair with us.
Challenge accepted. Bye, guys.